On February 8, 2021, wind power was providing over half of Texas's electricity since the wind was consistently blowing. However, in the days that followed, the wind died, and storm clouds blocked off the sun, resulting in more than 13,000 megawatts of wind and solar power going offline in just a few hours. That's more than the entire summertime generating capacity of the state of Massachusetts. Well, as usual, natural gas, nuclear, and coal then ramped up production, but then a severe storm hit Texas. Even as the wind picked up, ice had formed on the turbines, so they stayed offline. Snow and ice coated the solar panels, and that prevented them from generating power also. Natural gas increased more than fourfold, but it was not enough to make up the shortfall. So Texas experienced a massive blackout. More than 8 million Texans lost power and heat for days in the midst of one of the coldest periods in decades. Some people resorted to using gas ovens or burning furniture to stay warm. Water treatment plants also lost power, so thousands of people had no access to clean water, even if their pipes had not already frozen. The result? $200 billion in damages and up to 700 people dead from hypothermia, carbon monoxide poisoning, and house fires. And it could have been much worse. Texas came within a few minutes of a total grid failure that could have lasted weeks and killed thousands. Now, the media told us that this was not caused by the failure of wind and solar power. They pointed out that more coal, natural gas, and nuclear failed during the storm than did wind and solar. Well, this is true, but it's only because wind and solar had already failed before the storm hit. The power that was supplied during the emergency came almost entirely from natural gas, coal, and nuclear. Wind and solar power remained almost totally offline for the duration of the crisis. You see, political interference in Texas's energy markets, driven largely by the climate scare, resulted in a huge increase in intermittent wind and solar power being forced onto the state's power system. This greatly undermined the reliability of the electric grid in Texas. Texas provides a frightening example of what's coming across North America if we continue the transition from reliable electricity like coal, oil, natural gas, to power based on breezes and sunshine. Let's not do it.